Good evening, guys. Firebolt Prime here with your update on Tropical Storm 19F here in the South Pacific. Currently with winds of around 45 miles an hour and an air pressure of 1,002 millibars. There are no warnings or watches in effect for any nearby islands. This storm is expected to move towards the west. Might probably strengthen a little. As of right now, it hasn't been classified as a tropical storm due to the Joint Typhoon Weather Center in Fiji not accepting it as such. The next name on the list would be Cook. C-O-O-K. Seem to be throwing random curse words at times. Excuse my professionalism. But by the time we get to Friday, it's expected to weaken and just most likely dissipate. I'm sorry about that. Had a bit of technical difficulties. So I don't have any satellite imagery of the storm at the moment. The most I can provide you is this. Is what Wind TV gives me. Just a loose swirly with a few clumps of storm surrounding it. But there is potential for other systems to develop, not only in the South Pacific, but the Australian basin. As of right now, there's only one other possible area of development, being this tropical low off Western Australia. There's potential for a low here in the Arafura Sea as well. Heck, there might be a second storm following 19F. Go through the loop going into tomorrow. Yep, there's definitely possibility for a second system following behind this one, which might become Tropical Cyclone Cook very soon. I don't have any wind shear imagery to show you, but there, where the storm is right now, there isn't that much wind shear, but surrounding it and all across the South Pacific, there is a ton of wind shear which could hinder development into an intense cyclone, which most likely might happen. This might become letter E on the Australian region's list. Friday morning. It's most likely going to be a tropical cyclone by this point. So there's definitely potential for a lot of tropical activity in the southern hemisphere. Which I was thinking, it's April by this point. By this point, it's spring in the northern hemisphere, but autumn in the southern hemisphere. So I might not be expecting a lot out of the southern hemisphere, but I might be proven wrong. Really nothing else going on in the northern hemisphere. It's running through the wind. To the wind timing, moving to Saturday, Sunday, and it is very likely by the time we get to Monday, we're definitely going to have 2, maybe 3, possibly 4 storms active at the same time. Although that must likely be weak tropical storms. Now for current conditions here at HQ in Houston, Texas. Winds coming from the north west at 10 miles an hour. Air temperature at the moment is 64 degrees. Satellite imagery, it's clear, beautiful skies. A beautiful day today. Air pressure at the moment is 1,018 millibars, so there's a high pressure system over Texas at the moment. Now looking into the 5-day forecast, it's very, very nice. Tonight, its temperatures are going to dip down to 50 degrees. It's definitely going to be warmer tomorrow by 75. And the winds are eventually going to turn from the north, coming from the north to coming from the south. By Saturday, we're definitely going to have warmer weather by the upper 70s, but at the same time, we're going to have some moisture coming in. And probably by Monday next week, there's a chance for rain. Now let's see how this would look on radar. Tomorrow, skies stay clear. The clouds start to come back in by the time we get to Friday. Skies are still relatively clear. Moving into your weekend, it's gonna be beautiful out there. Go outside and enjoy yourselves, guys. Honestly, enjoy while it lasts, because by the time we get to June here, it's gonna be blazing hot. Clouds coming back in. Then we get to Monday afternoon, chance for a light rain. This frontal system moves in. So yeah, that is your 5-day forecast and a look at tropical cyclone activity going on around the world. So, may you guys have a good rest of the day, a good rest of the evening, depending on where you live. Alright then, guys. Firebolt Prime, signing out.